Hey guys, welcome to Sunday School. Or my apartment? I guess it's where we're at right now. Well, this week, we're continuing the story of Adam and Eve, from the entry of sin into the world to the downfall of the very first brothers, Cain and Abel. You know, this story is a really big contrast to the beginning of the Genesis story, because that's where God looked at creation and said, this is awesome, this is good. But the story of Cain and Abel, this is a story where we see the origin of humanity's most hated sin, murder. And personally, this story has always been kind of weird for me because, I would never kill my brother. I would absolutely never do something like that. So how can I, as an individual, relate to a story that seems so extreme? So as you and me go through this story today, let's kind of separate our extreme view of murder and instead seek to find the why. That's why we're here. We are here to say, why did this happen? Not just what happened. Anyone can look at someone's actions and see what happened. But it takes a spiritually mature individual to look at someone's actions and ask, why? Everyone's what is going to be different. What happened here and what happened there, it doesn't matter. Cain committed an atrocity, and that's kind of unfathomable to most of us. So why did this happen? I think the why of his situation is really similar to why we do things in our own lives. Maybe his why is the same reason that we choose to commit sins and actions against God. For Adam and Eve, their why, their reason for doing any of this is human impatience. And maybe it's a fundamental lack of contentment, meaning that what I have is enough. Their story, the story of Adam and Eve, highlights a fundamental human desire to push boundaries and say, what I have is not enough, I need more. But in the story of Cain and Abel, both biblical figures send their sacrifices to God, but only one of them is found to be sufficient. Now, this isn't because somehow one of the brothers messed up, or maybe one of them should have been a carpenter and one of them should have been this, and that he was doing the wrong thing and he gave the wrong sacrifice. I don't think that's part of it. I don't think it's a job issue. I don't think it's an issue of if you're a farmer or if you're this or if you're that. I think it's a heart condition. I think what we're looking at today is, why did Cain have this desire to kill his brother? What brought on this anger? And we're also going to look at the aftermath of Cain's denial and kind of see this situation from a new light. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our Bibles, and with your group, you're going to read a little bit, you're going to ask some questions, and hopefully by the time that you leave, you will understand why.